Hey guys, it's Francesca. Happy Talking Tuesday. So today I decided to do I think this is a pretty important topic. I also think it's a pretty touchy subject, but we all know I like to share a lot. So I was thinking about what I want to talk about today, and I know around a lot of you are more like early teens or mid teens, and I know around that time you start dating, and I've talked a lot about body image and weight and things like that, and I know people people in high school can be mean, so boys can be mean too. So I know that sometimes your weight can affect relationships. So today I want to talk about weight and dating. So personally for me, there were some times where I thought, or actually a lot of times, I thought my weight definitely played a part in whether a boy was going to like me or not, or want to date me, or whatever. And I definitely think there are a lot of girls out there who feel the same way. You know, society is putting out an ugly image. They're saying if you don't look like this supermodel, or if your waist isn't this big, you know, you're not pretty or you don't fit a certain standard. And I definitely think that can affect dating, because if you don't love yourself or if you don't like yourself and you're trying to, kind of put yourself out there for someone else to be like, hey, I like you or I love you, you have to like and love yourself before you'll accept someone else's like and love. I definitely think that there are people out there who will not date someone who has, a little extra meat on their bones, or they've got big arms, or whatever the case may be. And I think that's wrong. There are a lot of people out there who are like, oh my gosh, he's so buff, and oh, look at that guy, he's eating a cheeseburger. I don't want to date that. Like, that's so rude. You're not perfect, so why are you going to judge that person on their exterior when a lot of people I know, yeah, that guy may not be, six pack working at the gym every day, or that girl may not be half naked on the cover of a swimsuit ad, but, you know, exterior isn't everything. If you want to date someone, you should not judge by the way they look in clothes or the way they may look naked. Like, who cares? We're humans. We have feelings, we have thoughts, we have emotions. We have personalities. We're not robots. So I think it's pretty rude for someone to judge whether or not they want to date someone by the way they look. You need to get to know someone. You need to talk to them. You need to have a conversation, because some of the people you may think are not physically attractive may be the person that you fall in love with. That guy who you may think is not the most attractive, have a conversation with him, get to know him, and who knows that 5 years down the road, that may be your husband. So I definitely know that I do not judge males by their appearance. I mean, first off the bat, you see someone, you're like, oh, he's cute. Obviously, that draws your attention, but you can't just go off, oh, wow, he's cute. Because I know some of the cute guys I went to school with are major mean people. I don't know. I don't know what word I wanted to use, but they're just not good guys. They're mean, and they're rude, and they're nasty, and they just want to get in a girl's pants, and I'm not that kind of girl. Sorry, I don't want to sleep with you unless you're putting a ring on my finger and I'm walking down the aisle in a white dress. No, thank you. So, I do think for some people that weight is an issue when it comes to dating. I know that for a long time I felt, insecure around boys because I am a heavier girl. You know, a lot of guys, make comments like, oh, you're not pretty, oh, you're fat, you're gross. And obviously, when people put that into the atmosphere, obviously, someone who's saying that, I wouldn't want to date them anyways. So if someone has an issue that you like, okay, sorry, I am rambling a lot. I just have a lot going on in this little brain of mine. If you like a boy and your weight is an issue for him, you take him, you pick him up, and you flick him. Say, see you later, I don't need you. Yeah, you may be hurt for a little bit because you had feelings for him, but you don't want somebody who's going to put you down about your exterior. Like, who cares? He's probably not all that in a bag of chips. Like, no. If your weight is an issue for him, you don't need him. You are better. And I know boys have this issue too. I never thought, and I don't know why, I don't know. I never thought that boys had body image issues. And a couple boys I dated or whatever, I know that was an issue for them. Their weight was something they struggled with, and, that's something we talked about. And, I told them, your weight, the way you look, I love you for you, and, you don't have to work out every day and try to lose 30 pounds to impress me. Like, yeah, I think, working out is great, you need to take care of your body, but I don't think you need to go hardcore, starve yourself, 3 hours at the gym, and then you feel like crap. I don't think you don't need to do that, Boys, I don't think you need to have a six-pack to impress girls. I know personally for me, your body is, whatever boys look like. I am boy crazy, so Eddie, if you're a male, I'll be like, want him. I'm crazy. Not like, I don't know. This video is going to be a little bit of a hot mess, but I'm just trying to get my thoughts and my point across because I think society makes weight an issue for dating. I do not think weight should be an issue for dating. I don't think a girl or a guy's weight should be a problem when trying to find someone to date. But I do think it is. I think teenagers make people feel like crap if they don't look a certain way, and girls and guys, put it out there that unless you have a six-pack or unless you have big boobs and a small waist, they don't want to date you. And I think that's completely wrong. I personally know. I'm trying not to cry during this story. I had a experience where I had never experienced anything like this, and hopefully I don't and you don't have to go through this. I guess we'll say dating. I was dating this guy, and he told me, like, straight up, like, he wasn't even trying to play. He was, he was like, you're fat and you're ugly, you're not pretty, and no one will ever want to date you. But I love you, and you have to stay with me. This guy was very manipulative, very rude. Like, every conversation we had, he always had to pick on my weight. He always had to make a comment about it. And that is not someone you want to be with. If this person's going to put you down, you need to kick them to the curb and say, see you later. Because you do not need to be treated like garbage. We are humans, we have feelings, and we are important. Your body should not determine who you date or who wants to date you. I think, oh goodness, I'm getting like heated now at this point. I think it's wrong that people put other people down about their weight. I love seeing those pictures where it's like a bigger guy with, a little skinny girl, or you see like a bigger girl with a skinny guy. I just think it's great because people, think, oh, two pretty people will have pretty babies. some people out there who maybe hot as ish, you know, may have an ugly baby. Like, I don't know. Well, I just thought this was an important topic to talk about. I definitely think if you were out there and there are boys or girls telling you that, you know, they don't want to date you because of how you look, then you need to not want to date those people because they are rude and they are nasty and you are beautiful. I am beautiful. You know, if somebody doesn't want to date all of this, that's fine. I will be single forever, living in my big house and taking care of myself. You know, I don't think the way I look should determine whether someone wants to date me or not. And yeah, that is all I have to say. It was a lot I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please, if you have any comments, leave them down below. I'd like to hear how you feel about this or any stories you have. If you do not feel comfortable leaving them in the comments and you would like to talk to me, you can email me. It'll be at the end of the video. I love you guys so much. You are beautiful, and don't let your size determine anything. That is not, there's a bigger picture than that. I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.